record, because this is the very first elected female president in this region. Yet what we are seeing now, there's little to celebrate about. How does that make you feel?
It's quite unfortunate, and I remember we had mentioned some of these things last week. And because, you know, a lot is expected whenever women take lead, and we have actually campaigned for ourselves on those platforms that, you know, elect a woman and life changes, and, you know, they will care about life, they will show direction, they will be better. But then looking at what has happened in Tanzania, I would say that it is quite unfortunate. It's an embarrassment, to say the least, and we did not expect this. But however, I think by last week, we actually, all of us knew that actually Suluhu was running against herself, because the other candidate had already indicated that they would not participate in that general election. Now the question that now begs as we move forward, how does she pick the pieces together to move the country forward? I mean, just looking at the repercussions of the people who went to the streets to agitate for free and fair election, yet the commission still went ahead and declared her a winner, then I think she's not going to rule, or rather, she's going to have a lot of bumpy areas from now moving forward in her leadership. It's not going to be rosy. And I think it's a matter of wait and see, because I expect that it's going to be pushed for the opposition candidate and herself to have something like a handshake. We have set that pace for Africa, where people, you know, contest against each other, and then when these kind of things happen, then they are pushed or they are asked to come together to form a government of national unity or something like that. I don't know how the opposition candidate will react to that. And the other thing that is likely to happen in Tanzania is that it's highly likely that we're going to see wheels of justice, you know, start moving. You know, some people might move to ICC to report her on all these cases against humanity. Yeah.
Interesting that 5 days later, following that election day, that the internet remains down. Mm-hmm. And this is how she begins her official term as president.
Quite unfortunate.
Yes.
Quite unfortunate, because I think up to now they're still not enjoying internet, and that means that there's still so much that is not being reported, because if internet was there, the kind of agitation and the voice that I saw, you know, from the young people, then maybe we would be knowing more than what we are getting from the mainstream media. Okay. Yeah. So it's just a way of, you know, gagging them and ensuring that we're not getting the facts on the ground as they are.
Right. Nakirwa, it's telling, of course, that even President William Ruto, the current chair of the ESC, is yet to send any congratulatory message to his counterpart in Tanzania. And yet we are seeing the AU chairperson very quick to congratulate Samia Suluhu Hassan, despite what is happening there. From a diplomatic perspective, do you think that there was a miss there by the AU chairperson?
Well, I think perhaps it may not be alive to the facts that obtained in Tanzania, and that may inform his rush to congratulate her. But also, in terms of international protocol, we say thou shalt not interfere with internal affairs of another country, because collectively we are guilty, because even the state formation in 1648 was actually a group of thugs who had been fighting for almost 30 years. And they decided now we are going to be together for self-preservation, and collectively, should anybody attack us, we shall defend ourselves. So it is like each and every country as a skeleton. Djibouti cannot be said to be any democracy. It is only that we call it democratic because people go to regular elections, but just the confirmation of the same individual is more of a kingdom.